How dare you charge my families, you know, a price to reconnect with their family? Mm-hmm. That is just unacceptable.
Tonight, families of Genesee County inmates are looking for change and speaking out. Organizers from a national group say inmates' rights are being violated by having in-person visitation banned for those inmates.
Now there is a lawsuit that could actually have ripple effects across the country. Tiffany Maddox joining us now with more about what some families are calling an inhumane act. Tiffany?
Yeah, Angie and Matt, in-person visits for inmates have been suspended since 2014, and today advocates and families came together to express their concerns, which is mainly that this policy breaks up families and affects the rehab process for inmates. Families of inmates in the Genesee County Jail can't physically touch or see their loved ones by visiting in person.
My understanding, they've been banned since 2014.
Inmates are only allowed to communicate with their loved ones through letters, phone calls, and the use of a video phone service, which both have cost. This is the case for most inmates throughout the state. Founder of Citizens for Prison Reform, Lois Polano, says the Michigan Department of Corrections policy is inhumane and creates barriers for families.
They talk about, they know family connection is the thing that is the most important in keeping people well while they're inside and helping them stay stabilized. But it also is the number one factor in what keeps a person from going back in.
Supporter Cynthia Haynes says it's alarming that these families can't connect.
Children and families have connections regardless of what the perpetrator have done, and you are not able to have that connection, that look, that sense of feel, that sense of trust to say, well, you know what, I did this, but everything is going to be all right. That breaks down everything.
Polano says that jails and prisons throughout the country have gone this route, using third and fourth party services to gain incentives in dollars toward inmate facilities.
Rich for-profit companies taking advantage of families, poor families, who really can't afford these services.
Visits are also banned for safety and security or staffing issues. Tuesday, a lawsuit filed by families was heard in court, and they're hoping for change.
We're not trying to be mean or bully nobody, but fair is fair.
And Citizens for Prison Reform says that a ruling won't be made until next Friday on the lawsuit. And we also reached out to Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson about this matter, but he was unable to comment due to the pending court proceedings. For ABC 12 News, I'm Tiffany Maddox.